We are live.
Yes.
It worked. Okay, so I'm super excited, and I realize that you're live, and you don't really understand everything that's been going on in the background. So we're on the Mevo. I am at Fiber Cove. Do you want to come join in? Grab a seat maybe or whatever, so you can see where we're at. So this is the first time I'm doing a live from Fiber Cove, and so the reason we're here checking this out or playing with this is because we're doing a panel discussion next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Right here in this room.
A week from today.
A week from today. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
so
right now we will be sitting here using the same thing. And I wanted to make sure that we could actually do it live.
Yes. But it seems like it's working.
And it's working
Awesome.
beautifully.
Woohoo!
They've done a lot of work on their, what do you call it? The
Interface?
Interface, yes, thank you. And it was so smooth, so crisp.
What did it take, like 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
That was awesome.
It has literally taken 2 to 3 hours in some spaces
No,
before.
no. But it has worked.
Yeah. Well, it's only about a year old.
Yes.
I mean, this entire.
Well, the space, it seems such a cool thing to have.
I wish I could turn this around and show you how little tiny. Well, when we get the multiple ones in, I'm going to show you. Anyway, there's been a lot of question over this last day. We just launched this yesterday. The concept that we're going to have this panel next week. The reason I want to do a panel on the future of work is, one, this is all about freelancing, and again, all the things that I keep doing in regards to the conference and everything else is to really get freelancers engaged in economy and what's really driving our businesses and the future of our businesses.
Yes.
How is the future of work changing? Your voice is so freaking important.
It is.
In this conversation. So we have somebody from government, I'm 99% sure is coming. We have someone from corporate, also 99% coming. Percent sure they're coming. And then we 100% sure we have someone from the startup community is coming. Someone from the educational community is coming.
Wonderful.
And then, we have a couple more. Someone from...
You're getting all the voices.
Oh, from the recruiting industry.
Perfect.
Right? So people that recruiting has changed. Yeah. It's gone from, recruiting used to always be finding people into a job. Corporate. And they're really changing their model. And so a guy that has literally gone from corporate into corporate recruiting, and said, screw that. And they built his companies on using freelancers. And so this is why I absolutely know, deep down know, that freelancers, or this freelance business model, is kind of
it's the future of work.
It's the future of work. It's the substrate of everything that's happening. Yep. Not just even in our own country, but that's all we're really going to focus on. But maybe even the entire world.
Yes, absolutely.
I know it's done so much for my life, my own business. But so anyway, I'm super excited about that. So that's why I want you to come. So the deal is, God, I hope I get this right. So about noonish, we're going to open up right here at Fiber Cove. We are on, I think it's considered South Lamar because we're just south of the river.
Yes.
South Lamar.
1700 South Lamar. Collier Street is the cross street. We're in the Snooze parking lot, so if you've been to Snooze, delicious pancakes, drive right past the Snooze and then come here.
Grab your pancakes about 11.
Yes, exactly. Come to Snooze first, then come here.
Then come down here about noon o'clock.
Yeah.
And open co-working. So if you haven't been here and you want to come check it out, this is a great opportunity to check it out. I'm sure
we'll
you'll be happy to give tours.
Exactly. We'll be here hanging out.
Do our best to talk them into it.
Might even make some coffees.
Might make some coffee.
We have a very nice espresso machine.
Ooh. Okay. We also have open tapping.
Yeah. That's later.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself. It's not an open vodka tap. It's a beer tap. So just so that we're clear. Those of you guys that know me, I'm not a beer drinker, but other people are.
Oh, there you go.
It seems to be a pretty big industry.
Yes.
Am I misunderstanding?
No, beer, popular with most people.
Relatively popular, you're right. Okay. Oh, and then so we're just going to hang out and co-work, mingle with our peers, get some stuff done, maybe not get some stuff done. And then about 3:30ish, we have a huge announcement.
Woohoo!
Really huge announcement. If you got the email, you already know what the announcement is. And if you can't come, then you can get on Facebook Live on the Freelance Conference Facebook page, and you can watch it live because the freaking Mevo works. And then about 3:45ish, that panel is going to take their seats up there, and we are going to just grill them. We're going to open up the conversation.
Have a productive conversation.
And really begin to see from all these other perspectives what they see the future of work being. And there's a goal to all of this. So we're going to spend the entire summer having this conversation.
Fantastic.
On the future of work. So I think next month, one of the things we might be talking about is tools. What tools are really impacting the future of work?
Cool.
And then, I don't know what August is going to be, but we'll figure it out by the time we get there. And then the goal of this is we're going to take all this information that we know and we learn from all these different perspectives and build a report.
Fantastic.
That's
awesome.
Yeah, so Anna Cummins came up with the idea for that.
Great plan.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, you mean actually use the data that we find?
Yes, exactly.
What a great idea.
Get all these voices in one place.
Yes, and so now we're looking to put together a South by Southwest event.
Awesome.
And then release that report, hopefully at that, maybe have another panel. We're going to do a submission for South by to do a future work conversation and see how that goes.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, what a great place to kick off next week.
I know.
We're excited to be here.
Yeah.
We're excited to host you all.
Yeah.
This is a fun conversation.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's
awesome.
I just prompted you. I totally just dropped in.
I did read the email though.
Yeah, that's true. You did read the email. I mean, I did say I'm probably going to stop in sometime today. And she's like, okay, you can do that. So
yes.
it was a little
But now it works, and we've done this, and everybody's ready.
And we know that we can do it live. So tomorrow, if you can't make it, then make sure that you at least get on Facebook, 3:30ish, 3:45. Let's do 3:30 and just hang out with us for a little bit.
Yes.
And at least get to watch the announcement, get to watch what we're doing with the panel, and get all the really cool stuff out of that. And then, well, maybe we can leave the Levo on for the happy hour afterwards, but I think that's just going to make you wish you were here.
So then you'll come to the next one.
So then you'll come to the next one. So
awesome.
We'll be doing a happy hour once a month. In Austin, we've got 2 or 3 of them planned in San Antonio. We've got 3 of them planned in Dallas.
Fantastic.
And we're looking for a spot in Houston to have a couple of them as well.
Wonderful.
So we don't just want this to be an Austin conversation. Nope. We want it to be
lots of different perspectives.
Relatively Texas-wide, hitting the big spots.
That's awesome.
We can.
So great.
Thank you so much.
Our pleasure.
This is fantastic.
All right.
If you have not yet RSVP'd, go to freelanceconference.com and go to events, and you can see the link for it. It's on Eventbrite, but it has, the URL's not as fun as freelanceconference.com.
Yes. And we are excited to have everybody next week.
Thank you very much.
A pleasure.
See you guys.
Bye.